Okay, today I'm making my special spices of turmeric, product of Jamaica. I got this at Market Basket, $2.10 for all this turmeric. These are turmeric root, and they help inflammation. You can buy turmeric dried as a spice, but fresh turmeric I found is better. It's more concentrated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, and I'm going to take my fresh ginger. Now normally everybody peels the ginger, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to peel it. First of all, I'm going to take this, I'm going to wash it, and then I will cut it up into small pieces and put it in a bowl. Then I will take these, and I actually planted some of these, and I will show you in a little while, upstairs on my balcony. They're growing. I actually have a turmeric root. This is root. So I put it under the dirt, and I soaked it for like a day, and then I took it out, and then I dried it, and then I put it I cleaned it, get the chemicals off when they harvest them, and then I put it under the dirt, and it's growing turmeric. I got 2 sprigs already coming up. And then this, I planted pieces of this where the knobbies are, right here and here and here. Those, if you cut them out in pieces, like they're like if you plant a potato, it's the eye of it, and it will grow. And I've got 5 of these already started upstairs. They took about 3 to 4 weeks to come up out of the ground. And but right now I'm going to grind this up, and I'm going to add olive oil to it, virgin olive oil. Delicious, and that way the olive oil will keep this all fresh, and I'll have a scoop of it every day in my eggs or on my salad. So let's, first of all, I'm going to take this over to the sink, and I'm going to wash it. Okay, I've washed the turmeric root, and a lot of times there was mold on them or bad spots, and I cut them out just like you would a potato or anything else. And if you wanted to, you could actually get rid of all this covering, but then it's a pain. It really is a pain, and you're going to lose well, some of it here. You can still get rid of some of that, like that, if it's too brown, whatever. But you can see the turmeric root now. This turmeric root, so the turmeric root is all cleaned up as much as I wanted to get the bad spots out. The ginger, I washed it, and it's ready to go too. I can cut a couple of bad spots of the ginger out. But usually there's not too many bad spots on ginger. Pretty good. And bad spot out of there. And where they cut it out of the root. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, and I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces. Here's the turmeric. And boy, it stains. It stains. You want to see it stains? It stains really bad. That will not come out of your towel, ever. Unbelievable how staining that stuff is. You can get the turmeric root. They had it at Shaw's grocery store, in the grocery department, in the produce department, and they had it at Market Basket in the produce department. I found it at those 2 supermarkets. And if they don't have it, you ask your produce man to order it for you, and they probably will. Yep. Okay, there's my turmeric cut up. Now I'll cut up the ginger. Skin and all. Skin and all. I'm cutting them up in small enough pieces so that my blender, when I stick the olive oil in the blender and put it on puree, it won't burn out my blender. And there's nothing better than fresh ginger. Oh my goodness, I smell that. Delicious. So good for you. Here's the extra virgin olive oil. And now I'll put my blender right here. Load it in the blender. Loading it in the blender. I think I'll do a small batch at a time so I don't burn out my blender. Olive oil. And top on it. And first I'll chop it. I need more liquid, okay? Need more olive oil. More olive oil. And put a little more of this in there too. Once I get it mushy. Push down the sides. A little more olive oil. It's just not enough. Okay. Top right now. It'll make like a paste. See how it looks? Okay, I'm going to add the rest of it. Look how orange everything is. Holy smokes. Okay. Add a little bit more oil. I might even add a little vinegar to it. Because I like vinegar. And vinegar is a preservative. Vinegar is also a preservative, so I'm going to add some vinegar to it. Yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to take it here. I'm going to put it into a container, and then I'll use it for the next. Okay, now I'm going to take my turmeric and ginger, and I'm going to scoop it and put it into a nice mason jar so I can use it for the next month. There we go. And there is turmeric and ginger. Olive oil. And if you want, add vinegar. You don't have to add vinegar. Just taste it and see if you like it first. I didn't add vinegar on the last batch and it was fine. But I love vinegar anyway, so that's probably why I did it this time. So this is the turmeric plant right here. And you can see another sprig coming up right here. The turmeric I planted was just below. You can see one here that I planted recently right here. See the turmeric? Just keep it under the ground. I don't think that one's going to take. That one feels mushy, which means it's getting rotten instead of red. But these other ones are coming up nicely from the turmeric right there. And so there's two turmeric. And the ginger, I started the ginger in one of my Olivia little salad lettuce containers. And here is the ginger coming up right here, 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 and here. I better leave the top off so it can come up. Okay, I'll leave the top off it. I will leave the top off of it, and I'm going to fertilize it. I give it some Miracle Grow. You got to keep this moist, just like it's in a